Welcome to the Dr. Brock President Candidate Podcast, where we dive into the fascinating journey of Dr. Brock Landers as he embarks on his run for the highest office in the United States. Join us as we explore his unique perspective, unyielding determination, and audacious belief that he is destined to save the nation. In today's episode, we'll cover presidential candidate Dr. Brock discussing his unusual choice of cat as his running mate, his critique of Trump, and his prediction that dogs will come to rule South Korea.
Dr. Brock, let's talk politics, shall we? It seems that he's making quite a splash in the presidential race by announcing that his cat will be his running mate. Yes, you heard it right. Dr. Brock's feline friend is ready to take on the challenging world of politics. Now, before we dive into that, let's address another interesting statement he made about President Trump. Dr. Brock believes that Trump is the Antichrist. Well, that's quite a bold claim. Politics always stirs up strong opinions, and it seems like Dr. Brock isn't shying away from expressing his. But let's go back to the notion of a cat serving as a running mate. It's definitely an unconventional choice, but who are we to judge? Perhaps Dr. Brock's cat has qualities that resonate with the voting public. Who knows, this could start a new trend in future election cycles. Can you imagine a world where cats and other animals hold political office? It sure would be an interesting sight. On a more serious note, Dr. Brock also predicts that dogs will overtake South Korea. Now, that's a statement that catches our attention. But how exactly does he see that happening? Is it a metaphorical representation of some sort? Only Dr. Brock can shed light on the intricacies of his political vision. One thing is for sure though, politics is a realm where unexpected twists and turns are not uncommon. Whether it's unconventional running mates or predictions of dogs taking over countries, politicians often make controversial and attention-grabbing statements to capture the public's imagination. It's a way to stand out in a crowded field and generate interest among potential voters. But let's not forget that behind these eccentric statements, there are real issues and challenges facing our nation. It's crucial to delve deeper into a candidate's policies and ideas to truly understand their vision for the future. While Dr. Brock's choice of a feline running mate and his unique predictions may raise eyebrows, it's essential to analyze his broader platform. As voters, we have the responsibility to research and critically assess the candidates who are vying for our support. It's not just about catchy slogans or eye-catching statements. It's about finding leaders who can address our country's complex problems and work towards a positive change. Elections should be about substance, not just sensationalism. So let's not get too caught up in the sensational headlines and take the time to listen to what a candidate like Dr. Brock has to say about various issues. Sure, his choice of a cat running mate may seem unusual, but perhaps there's more to it than meets the eye. It could be a metaphor for independence, agility, or even unpredictability, traits that some voters may find appealing. As for his claims about President Trump being the Antichrist, well, that's clearly a divisive statement. Politics often breeds strong and polarizing opinions, and it's no surprise that candidates will make bold accusations against their opponents. However, it's essential to separate fact from fiction and critically examine the evidence presented. Lastly, let's not forget that South Korea is a sovereign nation with its own political landscape. While unconventional events can certainly occur in the world of politics, predicting a dog takeover raises more questions than answers. It's important to approach such predictions with a healthy dose of skepticism and rely on verifiable information before drawing any conclusions. Remember, in the realm of politics, anything can happen. Candidates will make eye-catching statements that grab attention and spark a conversation. It's up to us, the voters, to sift through the noise and focus on the substance. So, let's keep an open mind, explore various perspectives, and make an informed decision when election day arrives.
In this episode, we delved into the campaign trail as presidential candidate Dr. Brock shocked audiences with his unconventional running mate, spoke out against Trump, and made a bold forecast about the future of South Korea. World. But will his deity complex be his downfall or his greatest strength? Tune in to find out.